Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Debbie, and this is called Widow's Lane. And what I want to express and talk about in this channel is becoming a widow or widower. It is hard for both sides, especially when you're used to being with somebody for a long time or even a short time. Uh, there's lots of things that you go through. You actually will end up being kind of in a trance or just feeling numb. You don't feel like yourself, you feel lost. Um, there's a lot of grief and it takes time, but no matter how long a time it takes, it is not normal to go as long as you want. People are with somebody what seems like forever, for years, your partner, your spouse. When you just lose somebody and you're left all alone, it's a whirlwind in your mind. And you feel empty, you feel lost, you feel confused. It's not abnormal to go through so many different feelings when you lose your partner, your husband, your spouse, your wife, because this channel is for both. Uh, it's a real tough situation. It's hard. I do have some notes written down, so I will be looking down from time to time. And this channel, anybody can watch it, of course, but it's mainly for people who have lost their loved ones that they're used to being with or as their partner. And all of a sudden you're just left all alone. You don't have anybody beside you or to do things with anymore. It's like your whole world is turned upside down. And there's many, many different emotions that you're going to go through. Of course, you have support, there's family. A lot of people will grieve at first when this happens. Sometimes when you know that someone is going to die, it's different than when they've actually passed away. But you think you are preparing yourself for what's coming. And it doesn't really hit you until it actually happens. And then it still might be a couple of months or so before things really settle into your head as to what you're dealing with or what you have to deal with once you're left alone. You have a lot of people that want to help and they want to try to support you, and people do support you, but a lot of people don't understand that sometimes you need your alone space. You need to be able to sit quietly and adjust things in your mind and your nerves and the tragedy that has just happened in your life. When someone dies and it's unexpected, it's a shock, a great shock. And I have worked with hospice before. I've seen so many people and their families. They go through different emotions. Everybody does, and they all grieve differently. There is no certain uh, boundary for grief. And there's no certain boundaries as to the way that you would handle it. You have a lot of stuff to think about. Your head is in a whirlwind. You're trying to figure out, what do I do now? Where am I going to go from here? What's going to happen to me and the kids if you have little kids or children living at home? Excuse me. And also, when you live by yourself, it's different than having a partner or somebody with you by your side for everyday decisions. Going to bed at night and you're by yourself. You don't have that loved one with you. You're alone in your bed, and your mind is not ready to rest. Your mind is not focusing on anything because you're still in shock. I've been married twice, and both husbands have passed away. I've been a widow since 2002. And everybody goes through different times, hard times. And what I would like for this channel to turn out to be, I'm working towards it. And I need all of yours help. I can't do this channel without you and the support of you watching my channel. The reason being is I want widows and widowers to make comments, get to know each other, talk about some of the stuff that you've been through, what you are living, how you are feeling, how do you cope with certain things. And if we could all just make conversation in the comment section, talk to one another and help one another when in need, giving support and help. I don't want anybody to be rude or snide or cruel to anybody on my channel, because this is a very sentimental situation when you're a widow or a widower. And anyway, I will have more on this channel coming up. This is brand new. I'm just getting started. I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of details. And there's a lot of things that I want people to share with each other. I want my community, if I can get it that way, this channel, to be a community of widows or widowers, to talk with each other, help each other, give suggestions. Don't criticize anybody for how they do things the way that they do, because like I said, everybody is different. So there will be more to come. I would appreciate any comments. Like I've said before, I'm repeating myself, sorry. But it's mainly what this channel is about, is widows and widowers, and the things that you have to cope with and deal with, and stuff that you never realized before, you never thought about. There's a lot of things that you have to prepare for before that time comes. And don't let things go. Don't be afraid to talk about the situations that happen, or will happen, or does happen. You have to learn to stand strong. You have to depend on yourself, because that's all you have now. You don't have your other partner, your other half. It's all you now. And so let's work together. Let's share our ideas and how we deal with circumstances, different ones, how we get by, how we cope, our support system. And I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Like I said, I've been a widow ever since 2002. I've stayed single. I did have a boyfriend for a little while, I'll take that back, but it didn't last long. You know, I just wasn't ready. And sometimes women or men, they feel that loneliness and someone to be there with them like they're used to. So they jump into a situation that they really weren't ready for. And that's kind of what I did by finding a boyfriend. It was even 2 years later that I found a boyfriend. So I just wasn't ready. And I still am single. I'm still by myself. I've learned to deal with myself and my own thoughts and take care of myself. But it's not been easy. It's a hard road. So welcome to my channel. I hope to hear from you, anybody that wants to talk about things. I am not a doctor. I'm not a therapist, psychiatrist, or anything like that. It's just me, by myself, explaining how I feel, what I've been through. And I have a lot to talk about and a lot that I want to share. But I'm not going to do it all in one video because we would have a big long movie if I did. So let's keep this going. I'm going to try my best to do this channel at least 2 times a week to start with. And we'll see how it goes from there. I appreciate you watching. I wish all of you well. And remember, you'll be fine. You're strong. And I'm sorry about the bird making noise in the other room. I apologize. So I will close this for now. And I hope to hear from you. I would love to have you join this little channel here and let's get to know each other and discuss each other's situations and help each other. Okay? Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again. Have a wonderful day. Have a good day. Bye-bye.